Hello boys and girls. Here's a video of how to use the stem and leaves. I know it's a little confusing, so here's a video to help you better understand it. When we have a stem and leaves, remember, it's like the place value chart. The stem is also known as the tens place, and the leaves are known as the ones place. So when you see the 2, that means the numbers to the right are the ones of the 2 in the 20s. So immediately looking at the 2 with the 6, you combine them together to get 26. The other leaf, and let me highlight that. That's not a highlighter. The other leaf, oops. The other leaf we have is an 8. So that number is 28. I know some people, when they're trying to take the data from the stem and leaves plot to answer the questions, I've seen 6, 8. Remember, the stem and the leaves go together. Think of a flower. The flower needs the stem and the leaves to survive. So you need to make sure that you keep the 2 and then combine it with the 6 and keep the stem and combine it with a leaf. So it is not 6 and 8. The correct answers are 26 and 28. Let's look at this next one. The stem is a 3. And we can notice that the 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. The numbers are 5, 6, 6, and 9. If this is confusing, which at times it's confusing for Ms. Rosenberger, you can write out the stem, the data that's represented in the stem and leaves plot over to the side. So now we're at the 3. So all my answers are going to begin with a 3. The first number is a 5, so 3 and a 5 is 35, comma. I look at the next one, oops, and let me highlight, so I'm done with the 5. I look at the next one, 3 and a 6. 3 and a 6 gives me 36. Oops. Comma. So let me highlight that one. I notice right next to that there's another 6. I know some boys and girls think that you're not supposed to write it. Yes, you need to write it because it's a part of your data. You're allowed to repeat numbers because then this is going to help us find the mode. Alright, so I did the next 36, circle it, and the last leaves or ones place for the 3 is a 9. So the answer is 39. Alright. We're done with the 2's stem and leaf section. We're done with the 3 stem and leaf section. Now I want you to try to tell me what number does the stem and leaf section represent for the 4? What number? Well, I notice there's a 4 in the stem spot, which is also known as the tens place. There's a 3 in the leaves spot, which is also known as the ones place. When I put them together, For 3, my answer is 43. If you knew the answer was 43, you are super duper, you're a rock star. Now, try for the stem of 5. What is the data represented in the stem and leaf plot for the digit 5 in the stem? If you said 53, you're correct. 5 and the 3. 53. Alright. Now that I have all my data, I can now answer the following questions. It says, find the mode of the set of data. Boys and girls, can you remind me what mode means? If you said most, you're correct. Mode means most. What digit do you see the most? Hint, when we try to find what number we see that is the most, we look at the leaves. I bet a lot of you said that you see the 6 the most. You see a 6 here, and you see 2 6s here. You're on the right track. Where are the most 2 6s? Are they in the 2's stem and leaf area or the 3's stem and leaf area? If you said the 3's, you're correct. So, what's the number that we see the most? Here's our data 2, taken from the stem and leaf plot. What number do you see the most? These numbers that I circled are the same numbers represented in the stem and leaf plot. What numbers seen the most? Excellent job! If you said 36, you are absolutely right. 36 is the number that we see the most. 26 is only written one time. 26, one time. 28 is only written one time. 43 is only one time. And 53 is only written one time. 35 is only written one time. And 39 is only written one time. The number that's written more than once is 36. We have 36, 36, 2 6s. So the answer for this data set is 36. Since it's the length of ribbons, we would also include the length 36. Find the median for this set of data. Find the median for this set of data. Boys and girls, remind me what median means. What does median mean? If you said median means the middle number, you are correct. Median means middle. So we need to find the middle number. There's 2 ways to go about it, and I'm going to show you both. Feel free to use whichever one comes easier for you, because it doesn't matter if you think the same as me. It only matters that I show you different ways to get the same answer. So here we go. Let me show you the easier one, the one that's more challenging first. You take your pencil, and to find the middle number, you start from the bottom of the stem plot, and you only use the numbers in the leaves. Okay, so when you do the median, you only use the numbers in the leaves. You cross off the 3 at the biggest number, the 6 in the smallest number. Then you cross off the next, the number that's still small but a little bit bigger than the smallest number, and you circle the next, the number that's left that's big, the biggest, out of the ones that aren't crossed. Then, this one's tricky. After you've crossed off all the numbers in the leaves part on this section, you don't start right here. That's like starting from the middle. That's a no-no. You have to start from the inside, work inside out. So I cross off the 5. The next biggest number is the 9. You will notice I have 2 numbers left. Therefore, my median is 2 numbers. Alright, so I look. What's the stem for these 2 numbers? It is a 3. So I have 36 and 36. What do we do when we have 2 numbers that are in the middle? If you said add, you're correct. We need to add these 2 numbers. Please do that now. You can pause if you need more time. Alright, here we go. Check to see if your answer is the same as mine. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2, carry my 1. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 more is 7. Is that my median? Yes or no? If you said no, you're correct. What's the next step I need to do if I have 2 numbers that are the median? Yes, I have to take the 72 and divide by 2. We divide by 2 because there was 2 middle numbers. Alright, please solve this. And if you need more time, press the pause button. Alright, let's check. 2 goes into 7 how many times? I go through my 2 times tables. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 3 times. 2 times 3 is 6. I place the 6 underneath, and then I subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Then I bring down the 2. 2 goes in the 12. Let me count by 2's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 times. Whoa. I subtract 12. When I subtract 12, my answer is 0. So the median for this set of data is also 36. That was pretty cool how our mode is 36 and our median. On to our last 2 questions. What is the outlier? I know this was a little confusing and we talked about it before. If you don't remember, what word do you see and hear in outlier? If you said out, you're correct. Out is the key word. Now when we think about out, we think, you know, if we're indoors, someone's outside or outside a room. And it also means out, if something's out there, it's far away. So outlier means the farthest or biggest number from 0. What is the biggest number on this data? The good news is the stem and leaf plot already organizes your data information from least to greatest. The least number is always going to be on the top, and your greatest number is always going to be at the bottom. So what's our outlier? If you said 53, you are correct. Our outlier is 53 because that's the biggest number in our data set. You can also see that right here. That's our biggest number. Now find the range. How do we find the range? If you said subtract the least number from the greatest number, you're correct. We already know that the greatest number is 53. Now we just need to find out what's the least number. Remember, greatest number is down here, least number is up here. So we know it's in the 2. Is it 26 or 28? Which number is the smaller number? If you said 26, you're correct. Now we just have to subtract. Use your awesome subtracting skills to subtract. And remember, if it's big or bottom, you better, you're right, borrow. Can we take 6 from 3? You're correct. What do we have to do? Yes, we have to cross out the 5 and make it a 4. And then the 3 becomes a 13. 13 minus 6, 13. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 4 minus 2, 4, 3, 2. The range for this set of data is 27. Boys and girls, I apologize. I never showed you the other way to find the median. The other way to find the median is to take these numbers that you wrote out and write them in a line. 26, 28, 35, 36, 36, 39, 43, 53. And do the same thing like you did with the stem and leaf plot. You cross one from the left and one from the right. And keep going until you get in the middle. Keep crossing off and you get the same answer. 2 numbers in the middle. And then you do what we did before. I hope this was able to help you. Tomorrow we're going to do more stem and leaf plots so you can feel more comfortable. I have a few more videos that I'm going to put up. One's going to be about a line plot, and then another one is going to be about finding the total when they give you the mean or average, so you can continue to prepare for your test. And just so you have this skill when you use it again in 5th grade. If you still need help, please feel free to re-watch this video. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.